All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how the tactics cards work. And they're pretty straightforward. They kind of work, if you've ever played Dungeons and Dragons or you've played Pokemon, they work very similar. You have cards in three categories. You have a core card, and these are the ones you're going to keep after the season is done. You have battle cards, and then you have resource cards. Now, the core cards are going to all be gold, and they are increased, and you can upgrade them using professional experience. The battle cards are the ones that are in purple, blue, and green, as well as the resource cards. And those are upgraded by dismantling the cards that you have. And then you can use the dismantled pieces to upgrade these cards. If you then dismantled that upgraded card, you get all the pieces back, and then you can use them to upgrade others. The battle cards and the resource cards are not going to be available after the season. Now, each of these cards comes with main characteristics. So like this one, for example, is the Universal Hybrid Squad. And it allows you to use 4 heroes of the same type, but still give you the full troop type bonus. Then it also gives you a 1% bonus to attack, defense, and HP. This, when upgraded, it will continue to increase that 1%. The stats that it gives you randomly are listed below. So when you get this card, you'll get 2 to 3 of these, and they'll be listed below the card. So you can have 5 of these cards in your deck, but you'll get different stats at the bottom. Now, to dismantle the cards, you're going to go to, so the first icon down here at the bottom, right here, is where you can see what cards are available and then what cards you have as far as the main characteristics. The second icon is where you can see what cards you can open up in here. And then finally, the third icon is where you can see what cards you actually have. So I can go through and I can pick a card. I think I could just pick one of these cards. And here I can select to dismantle it. And you can see here I can also select to enhance it. They're in the green. So I can choose to dismantle it. It'll tell me I get 100 tactical fragments. And then I can use those to upgrade another card. When the season, in a couple of days actually, we're going to get all of these these spaces open. So as you have more cards, you can use them and put them into these spots. You can choose different cards for different scenarios. So if we're going to war, you may want to focus on the battle cards, that they all are PvP cards, player versus player versus the zombies. It's important to note that the tactics cards, you get them from different activities. So the one that's going to be consistent and you're going to get it every single day, if you click on the green tactic card and click obtain, it'll tell you you have 15 out of 20 that you can get because of the tactic card effects. And I'll show you that in a second. But basically it's gathering, defense support, or killing zombies. And you can get cards from that. Or if you kill Blood Knight zombies. And these are the little zombies. Now, when you kill the little zombies, you want to make sure that you are choosing the type that actually works for you. So there's the little ones, but you can see here I can change the type. So my main is a tank, so I change this to missile. But if your main is a air, you would leave that as tank. Or if your main is a missile, then you change this to air. So you can change the type of zombie so that you can get a little further. So it's going to be right here. And you want to get these on the daily because these are going to be how many you can get per day. And the more cards you have, the more you can upgrade other cards. And then, of course, you can, enhance the ones that actually will benefit you. Now, the cards that give you that you can collect based on like different characteristics. So you can actually, here's the gathering reward. So you can gain 1 to 2, in this case, a purple one here, without any enhancements. I can gain 1 rarity tactic card after collecting 100,000 resources in a single gathering. You can also get it after defeating 11 zombie monsters, or you could do it if you're sitting in defense support of another player. So these are different ways that you can get more cards. Now, one thing to note is that you will not overlap these cards So if I already have a gathering card, I can't have another gathering card. If I already have a defense card, I can't get another defense card, right? Another garrison card. So it will, if I choose to replace, you can see here, these are already types of the same card that I have inside of I have in the cards that I have selected. So I can't get those. I can't put those as well. Okay. So those are the ones that I'm going to have to, I can either get rid of these because I don't need them, or I can get, I can replace them if I like the buffs, the stats that are down at the bottom. So the stats are really going to be a big portion of what you're going to decide on how you're going to move them around. Now, I did mention this earlier, but the way to upgrade these core cards is to use professional experience. Okay, so make sure that you are still hitting your zombies, because you are going to gain professional experience from that, and you're going to use that to be able to upgrade these cards, these gold cards, for later in the season. Okay, so that's the basics of the cards, and I hope that helps.